The underlying reason is a fear of her cheating on you, a fear of her getting other dick, a fear of her dealing with other men.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And you missed a lot of life-changing game if you weren't at the Game Kings 2, the definition of a man seminar in New York City. But don't worry, because right now you can get access to the entire Game Kings 2 seminar. All you got to do is click the link below. And in this seminar, you're going to learn heavy game, some heavy game from myself, Miles Cunningham, Rom Wills, Taekwondo, and Kerry K. Zagan. We're talking about manhood, confidence, attracting women, and much more. So click the link below right now so you can get your copy today.
Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. What's good? So in this video, man, I'm about to hit y'all with some heavy ass motherfucking game. Now, listen, you guys have to understand that you cannot, okay? You cannot tell a woman what not to do, okay? You can't tell a woman what not to do. A lot of guys make this mistake, right? So for example, you have guys out there who you hear this all the time online. They'll say, I don't want my girl on social media. I don't want my girl to have male friends. And they'll tell the woman, you can't be on social media. You can't have male friends. You can't do this. You can't do that, blah, 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 right? And what I'm telling you is that you can't tell a woman what not to do, right? And I'm gonna show you how to really make this work for you, right? Listen. See, you're probably saying, but Locario, there's certain things that I don't want to happen. So how am I gonna make this happen? How am I gonna have control over this situation? Now, the first thing you gotta understand is that you have no control over this stuff, right? You have no control over these things. I'm gonna tell you what you have control over. You have control over you. You have control over your program of what you want to happen. And this is the type of things that you relay to the woman, right? So what you have to understand is this. A woman needs to choose on her own not to do certain things. And she will choose on her own not to do certain things when she sees value in you, because she's going to measure the value of being with you versus doing the other thing. You understand? So what you guys have to understand is this. If you get into a long-term relationship with a woman, remember, you should be vetting a woman 12 to 18 months. And, she is showing that she's worth being in a relationship with or whatever, like, making her your girl and all that other stuff, right? So what happens is that when it comes to, for example, you not wanting her to be on social media, you not wanting her to have friends, what's the underlying reason as to why? The underlying reason is a fear of her cheating on you, a fear of her getting other dick, a fear of her dealing with other men, right? So by you telling her not to do this, what you're essentially saying is, I don't want you to do this because I'm scared you're going to cheat on me. I don't want you to be talking to guys on Instagram because I'm scared that one of these guys is going to try to holler at you and then you're going to have sex with them or leave me for them or whatever it is, right? So it's a lot of fear, right? So what happens is that when you're telling a woman a certain thing, right, you have to understand the underlying reason behind it of why you're saying what you're saying, because that's the message that's going to be put out there, right? So what you have to understand is you don't want to tell a woman not to do something. You want to tell a woman to do something, or not even tell her to do something, but you want to tell her what you expect to happen. So for example, right, let's say you say, you know what, a chick who's going to be important in my life, or like someone I take seriously, is going to be a woman who is going to be helping me, with my business, right? Just as an example, right? This is something you can have a conversation with her about and all that other stuff, right? So the things that you're saying you want to happen, right? You're telling her, I want this to happen, and this is the type of shit that my girl would be doing, right? But the thing you're telling her that you want to happen can't be rooted in fear, right? Because if I say I want you to help me with the business is, okay, we're helping me with the business, we're making money, we're progressing, we're doing positive things. That's why I want a woman who's going to be in my life to do these things. Now, I'm not even telling her she needs to do this. Now remember, she doesn't need to do shit, meaning you don't force her to do anything. You're like, look, you can do this or not. But what I'm telling you is that a girl who's going to be with me is going to do this, and if she's not doing it, she's not going to be with me. I'm saying it again. A girl who's going to be with me is going to do this, and if she's not going to do this, she's not going to be with me. So what it says to her is, damn, if I want to be in a relationship with Locario, then I'm going to have to help him with his business. And if I'm not going to help him with his business, I can't be in a relationship with Locario. But notice what I'm saying is not rooted in fear. So if you say, oh, well, a woman who's going to be in a relationship with me can't have male friends or can't be, on Instagram or whatever, right? You can say that, but what you're saying is rooted in fear, right? So what happens is that because it's rooted in fear, she's going to see you're insecure based off of what you're saying. So your boundaries are based in fear, so she sees that you're fearful, so therefore you're not going to get the respect in a relationship anyway. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is that the things that you want in a situation or a relationship, and you're relaying that to the woman, can't be rooted in fear. See, the thing is, you might be saying, but Locario, but I still don't want her to holler at dudes on Instagram. I still don't want her to, have no friends and all this other stuff. Now, you're saying this because it's rooted in fear and you're scared that she's going to, basically have sex with another guy or leave you for another guy. If you're in a monogamous relationship, the rule is already set there, right? That you and her are together in a monogamous relationship, so therefore she's not supposed to cheat. So you don't have to even bring up the fact that you don't want that to happen because she knows it's not supposed to happen. You understand? And if anything, you could say, hey, listen, I like to have relationships with women who understand the benefits of being, monogamous and being faithful, right? So I don't want to be in a relationship with someone who doesn't understand the importance of being faithful. But you're not saying to her literally, don't do this, don't do that. I don't want you to, be on Instagram. I don't want you to be on Facebook. I don't want you to, because again, you think you're putting up the boundaries, but what you're doing is you're just showing fear. You understand? So the thing is you don't need to say all these things because she knows she's not supposed to cheat. And if she cheats, she's gone. That's supposed to be the message. She should already know this. You understand? But this is why you vet women, because while you're doing the vetting process, she gets acclimated to who you are and how you want things. But how you want things and how you do things should not be rooted in insecurity and fear. So all these things you're telling her not to do, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. It's usually rooted in that fear. So if you're saying, don't be on Instagram, I don't want you talking to these niggas, rooted in fear. I don't want you having male friends, rooted in fear, because you're scared she's going to cheat. And so as soon as she sees you're scared, right? And this is the thing. You literally don't have to even say, I'm scared you're going to cheat. By you saying, I don't want you on Instagram, implies that I'm scared you're going to cheat or other guys are going to get at you. So she understands what this means. So now from the jump, she already sees you're fucking weak. You understand? She already sees you're weak. So what happens is that in order for you to have, healthy boundaries, your boundaries or the standards that you have to be rooted in your purpose, the things that you're really trying to make happen in the relationship, and what's going to be beneficial to you. If it's rooted in any type of fear, right? You're fucked from the beginning. You might as well not even get into the relationship because she already sees you as weak. She sees you as weak. She can't respect you, and you're starting off already on a fucked up foot, right? So again, if you're sitting there, first of all, worried about her fucking with other dudes, if you're worried about her, other guys getting in her Instagram and her DMs and all this other stuff, you've already lost because you're worried about something you can't control. You understand? You can't control it. All you need to know is that she knows that she's not supposed to cheat. If she cheats, then what's going to happen is that you're going to dump her, right? But see, you're probably saying, but Locario, come on, man. I still don't want her in guys hollering at her in the DMs. I don't want her having male friends because, and again, that's what I'm saying. If your girl cheats, right? You dump her. A dude trying to holler at your girl in a DM is not her cheating. It's a guy hollering at her in a DM. Even if she's not on Instagram, a guy can holler at her in the street. So are you gonna dump her or feel some type of way when she's walking to work and some dude tries to holler at her and she just dismisses him? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't fucking, control these things, and this is rooted in fear, right? So let's hide this shit out here. So you have to understand that You don't tell a chick what not to do. You tell her what you want to happen in the situation, in the relationship. You understand? Because all of this, I don't want you to do this, I don't want you to do that. And again, it's rooted in fear. That's not going to help you. It's not going to help you. And understand that you have no control over what she does. And this is why you have to understand that it is a choice that she's making. So if you say, hey, I want a relationship with a woman who's going to help me with my business. And if a woman doesn't help me with my business, I can't be in a relationship with her. Then she says, oh, I have to help this guy with his business if I want to be with him. If you say, I respect and I take monogamy and being faithful seriously, right? And a woman who's going to be in a relationship with me has to be faithful to me, right? And if she wants to be in that relationship with you, then she's going to take it seriously and say, shit, this other guy in my DM is trying to get me to come over and suck his dick. But I respect the relationship I have with my man, so I'm not going to do it. You see what I'm saying? She has to make a choice. You can't force her to make the choice. She has to make the choice on her own. So you leave her free to make the choice. Basically, you're saying you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. But I'm letting you know that a woman who is in my life, right, has to possess these qualities. And if she doesn't, then she's not going to be in my life. So the choice is yours. That's what you tell the girl. So don't tell her not to do something. Tell her the choice is hers. You can get with this or you can get with that. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you do it. Don't sit there and say, listen, you have to do this. Or if you don't do this, no. You choose. You can do whatever you want, but you choose. That's how you do it, all right? So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.
Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below. Click the link below or go straight to mr.locario.com to get the documentary Game Kings, The Definition of Game.